Hi guys, well now I am going to explain you how exactly to grip the ball for a type 2 flipper. Well actually the gripping for a type 1 flipper is, the difference between the type 1 and type 2 flipper is slightly different. Well the difference is in this way. So when you actually grip the ball for a flipper, it will be in this way, in such a way that the thumb will play a major role. Well, unlike in gripping the ball for a googly, or you can say for a basic googly or a basic leg break, where thumb can be switched off or switched on, but here in any type of in any type of flipper, the thumb will play a major role. Okay, the thumb should be switched on always. So you need to switch on the thumb in this way, just like for a type 1 flipper or a type 2 flipper. So you need to grip the ball in such a way that the first thing is the thumb has to be switched on like this, and the fingers index and middle should be nicely rested on the seam. Okay, now remember that the seam of the ball has to be in cross direction, not the seam up, it has to be in cross. So the fingers index and middle should be nicely rested or should be in contact with the seam like this. Okay, and similarly the ring finger should be in contact with the seam, along with the seam in down direction like this. Okay, now what happens, the change here is, now this is the type 1 flipper grip. Okay, and there should be enough gap between the ball and palm. Okay, now this is the type 1 flipper. Now the simple change between the gripping of type 1 and type 2 flipper is the third finger, or you can say the fourth finger, you can say the ring finger should come on the top like this. Okay, now these three fingers has to be on the seam, on the top of the seam like this. Okay, and the last finger has to be with the seam like this. Okay, now you need to click the fingers like this, just like as we do in type 1 flipper. Okay, now this is the grip which we use for the type 2 flipper. Okay, it's the same concept, but it's a slight change. Okay, the thumb will play a major role. These three fingers will also play a major role in clicking the ball like this. You need to click the fingers, okay, in order to ball a flipper, or when you release the ball, you need to do this phenomena. Okay, like this. Okay, with the help of these three fingers. Okay, unlike in type 1 flipper, we click the ball with the help of these two fingers like this. Okay, like this. The only difference is you need to grip the ball in this way. Okay, like this. So depending upon the individual, or depending upon the flexibility of an individual, the individual will have to decide for what grip he has to move. Okay, so this is how the gripping for a type 2 flipper is all about.